Welcome to Takes Invest. We're talking about investing, finance, and professional women. As a recording time of 9:21 a.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum contract $2,603, about 2.23% so far. First, I want to say happy Saturday, everybody. A great week, by the way, and also a great weekend so far. As you can see clearly on the overall market today, on this Saturday morning, or Saturday night, depending on where you are, we are gliding nicely. You could see that with respect to the key coins, Bitcoin and Ethereum are both up 1% and 2% respectively. On the altcoin side of the house, we are seeing a very prominent bullish pressure at the moment, with Solana leading the effort of about 10.13%. And as you know, I bought in at the $90.40 yesterday. I only bought 20 Solana. Obviously, I'm a relatively conservative investor. I never really go all in, despite how much cash reserve you have, right? I always just like to nibble it here and there because I believe in the long-term gains, and I don't believe in the short-term gains ever. So I took the logical risk when technical and fundamental all checks out. I decide to buy a small portion, and I plan on building that up going forward, right? And I was looking across the market today. Obviously, the equity market is closed today, but we closed on a good note. And that set up like a good sentiment among the entire market, among investment sentiments, obviously. And you can see clearly how we are surging nicely. And on a technical front, it also checks out. It seems like across the spectrum, a lot of confirmatory signals on the reversal, number one, but also a lot of bullish signals as well. Seems like many coins are forming or just about to be forming golden crosses, which is something we know that if we see a golden cross, it will allow and basically on a preliminary perspective indicates a surge coming. Okay, so before I do a technical, let me just look into the news real quick. I'll say the news are relatively backwash and just more regurgitation news or some sort of variants of news that we've heard before, and I would just tell you this one that came out about, I would say, 10 hours ago, on Friday night last night, and the news is around the topic of COVID variants. It seems like there's a new subvariant that's coming out called BA2, and the COVID variant is about 1.5 times more contagious than the Omicron, and is already circulating in almost half of the U.S. states. So this subvariant is something that I've been keeping track of. I could have sworn, like literally last night or 2 days ago, I was watching the news about this subvariant. It said there are only selective states that are that have been diagnosed, but like in Hawaii or like in the Midland. But I don't know why. But this is like in a span of like 12 hours, 10 hours. This article is screaming that it circulates almost half of the U.S. states, which is like a big stretch in comparison. And sorry if you hear my dog Finn, he's like screaming in the background. I think he had diarrhea last night, twice actually. So like he woke everybody up, and like we had to basically take him out for a walk. But today, if you live in New York, you know that it's like a snowstorm. Like I think it's expecting to be 6 to 12 inches today. And I think it's already like 8 inches, like by where I live. Like I see like it's already hitting up to a certain level. But anyways, going back to the topic of the COVID variants, this subvariant is like basically initialized or published by this Danish scientist. I mean, it is what it is. And based on some statistics, excuse me, some statistics, there has been at least 127 known cases nationwide as of this Friday already. So more stir, but it seems like this is like old backwash news. Like COVID is something that we are slowly trying to get more acclimated into our ecosystem. It seems like it's just like another flu or another, maybe it's like allergies now. The way we kind of it's not as like severe in terms of the media affectation driving any influence like it's back in the day, especially like compared to like 2.5 years ago in March. So Interesting news, but again, maybe the scientist might have a specific agenda that he wants to publish some sort of like a medical research report to make a name for himself and be like the glorious scientist that identify new variants to try to be like the Lord Savior or something like that. I mean, who knows, right? Why are they being so vocal? And it seems like all of these scientists are coming out from like foreign countries. Like it's like the previous one on Omicron that was like initialized by this guy from Cyprus, right? And now you see this guy from, a Danish scientist. I don't know their specific agenda, but obviously, we are thinking, it's just like some commonality in terms of like, how this get publicized, if you may, right? In addition to other news, I'm just looking into the media front to see if there's anything that's really worth mentioning. I would say there's just a lot of news talking about like whales activities buying the dips recently. Seems like there's a whale that bought about $500 million of Ethereum over last week. Wow. I mean, that's great. I mean, if I was a whale, I would have been buying as well, like I've been talking about on YouTube, but also on my Patreon, updates on a daily basis. And also with respect to an NFT news, talk about a Bored Ape NFT 2603 just sold for about $332,000 in Ethereum. And then that's pretty much it overall. And then a negative news that came out on Binance. Talk about Binance Smart Chain Ethereum crypto bridge hacked for $80 million. Seems like there's more like cyber security concerns news that's popping up here and there. Okay, so let's just dive into the technicals. With respect to recording time of 9:27 a.m. on the Eastern Time, Ethereum can trade $2,603, up about 2.23%. You can see clearly we are at the comfortable level right now, which is the next level of consolidation we need to get to, right? The first level was the 2370, to the next level 2627 to be more exact, 2622 to be a more specific level, right? We are breaking above it, and you can see that we're 35 out of 70, no longer in the submerged level. So whoever bought in anywhere around these current levels, I would say it's still fair game for you to be buying right now. And I do see a golden cross forming, right? You can see that clearly we are about to cross up. As we cross up, we're going to see that we're going to break above to go back to the 2,850. And ideally, if we even get more bullish signal, and as the economy revive a little bit more, going back to 3,150. With respect to Bitcoin, up about 1.08%. You can see that we are way above 37,500 right now. We are at the next comfortable level of 38,000 because it's a flat number. And the next level we need to get up to would be somewhere around like the 40. You can see that we cross right now with the 37 out of 70. So congratulations on buying the dip on previous days if you did. Dogecoin is up about 1.39%, 1435 right now. I like anywhere from 1377 all the way to bottom at 1201. The 40 out of 70, not the best, not the worst, but I don't really like Dogecoin to be honest. It's more of a meme like type of assets. Cardano is bouncing from 102. I like anything from 102 to 92 from here, obviously for the right reason with the 41 out of 70. Solana is up super nicely. I'm up 10% now. I mean, I only bought 20 Solana, so it's not like a crazy gain. But the technical is checking out, right? With the 31 out of 70, when I bought in, it was at the 24 out of 70, right? So it seems like it's a nice bounce, and the next level we need to get up to, obviously, is 100. But as we get above 100, 100 is not a real number. Real level, 112 is the real level. So that's the level to watch out for. XRP is up about 4%. I like anywhere from 57 onward, down. I mean, right now it's not terrible, but I would prefer anywhere from 60 to 55 from below here. Polkadot is about 7%. I like anywhere from the current level all the way to 1587. I prefer anywhere from 17 to below, to be honest, based on just like, it's a relative exercise right now. It is still relatively oversold. ALGORAND's up about 6%. I like anywhere from, basically, we're at $1 right now, 35 out of 70. I like anywhere from 91 to 79 still. Shiba Inu is up about 4%. We are 35 out of 70, about to cross up. Again, I like anywhere from low 2000s to low 1700. 1400, 900 from here based on the frames. MACD up about 3.4%. I like anywhere from 143 to 120. AVAX up about 6.2%. I like anywhere from 59 to 50. Luna 4.75. I like anywhere from, again, right, we are at the comfortable level right now. Again, 62, 52, 45 from here with this 34 out of 70, so still tolerable in terms of the risk management level. In respect to risk management level, these are the levels identified so far. Again, I bought Solana at 90.040 yesterday. I think Ethereum and across a lot of the spectrum here are still at the attractive and steal levels, obviously, if you compare the charts right here. So let me know if you have any questions on this Saturday morning. I'm planning on mostly just staying home today, so let me know how it goes. And hope you guys have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.